Hello, YouTube! It is I, the special grade sorcerer of the anime manga sphere, SSJA Cody, and today I want to talk to you about one of my favorite manga of all time, Bleach. Now, you might be wondering, Cody, why are you talking about Bleach today? Why should I have to listen about what you're saying? Well, stick around. I want to explain it to you. I'm a longtime fan of Bleach, and with Thousand Year Blood War arc returning with its next core installment, I think now is the perfect time on why you should read the Bleach manga and get on board with the hype that is coming out with the Thousand Year Blood War arc. But enough about that. Let's just get into like 5 reasons why I think you should read Bleach. Number one, I think it has amazing characters and amazing character design. Ichigo Kurosaki is one of the coolest designed main protagonists in anime manga history. He has like these really eccentric, like spiky features that start out through the beginning of the series that mainly stick with him throughout any transformation that he has. He has an overly large freaking sword that he carries with him, like showing off like how much brute strength he uses behind his like power. He always has like a very cool and calm demeanor when he's going towards his like opponent or like whatever challenge he's facing in that moment. I really also like the designs of the supporting cast and like how their designs accentuate their characters. Uryu as like the more analytical character of the series is wearing glasses, has these other sharp defining features showing that he's also similar to Ichigo, but like instead of having spiky hair showing off where Ichigo is brash and outgoing, he has like these smoother, like haired out features, and I think that's a really unique choice by Kubo. And then you have people like Yasutaro Sato or Chad, who's an absolute Chad. Let's just get that out of the way. Chad is literally just this tall, freaking dark-skinned fellow who just, oh my god, exudes Chad energy. He literally is just like this freaking 6'6" dude built like a brick shit house, and the reason he's built like that is because he's meant to protect his friends. And the reason why he wants to protect his friends, well, maybe you'll have to read it and find out, but it might have something to do with that really cool guy Ichigo. But let's just keep moving on throughout. You know what? Maybe Ichigo in and of itself should be a read. Yeah. Number 2, Ichigo Kurosaki. If y'all aren't reading Bleach for the characters, read it for the protagonist, because man, what a cool fucking guy Ichigo is. I think, is he in my top 10 of all time? It could be argued he might be in my top 10 favorite characters of all time. He, unlike a regular shonen hero, where like Luffy wants to become Pirate King, Naruto wants to become Hokage, Ichigo wants to protect his friends. And whether that is through the tumultuous bullying that happened to them at school, whether it's otherworldly beings trying to crash down and rewrite their whole existence, Ichigo will go tooth and nail for it every fucking time to defend his friends. And I think his development from like high schooler who just obtains like imagine you're a high schooler and you just wake up with superpowers one day. I mean, like, a lot of our first instincts aren't going to be to go out and, man, go fight crime and do this cool shit. But Ichigo immediately has this sense of duty to help out the people that need it. And I really like it. And another thing I love is that he's strong. He's really strong. While he's strong, it's not overpowered. Because as soon as you think that there's not a chance Ichigo could ever lose, a scenario is brought upon, almost like as soon as you think Ichigo can never lose, the scenario is like, oh man, this could go south very fast, but it doesn't, and we end up loving it for it. And why doesn't it go south? Well, maybe we should get into the third reason why. The power system. And what do I like about the power system? I like Zanpakutos. Let's just rip that band-aid off. Zanpakutos are cool. What are Zanpakutos? Now, this is a little bit more of a spoiler explanation, so maybe skip ahead in the video. Maybe I'll chapter it out. Maybe we'll figure out how to do that. But Zanpakutos are trying not to trip over my words. I'm so sorry. Zanpakutos are swords that have spirits inside of them that work in tandem with the user of said sword to achieve their goals. So like let's say I have a sword and I name it Brad. And I'm like, yo, Brad, let's be Chads. And that's like a way to release its power. And every sword in the series has a release and a second release. It has a way to go Super Saiyan, and then it has a way to go Super Saiyan God. It's pretty fucking like I said, there's gonna be spoilers. So Ichigo has a sword named Zangetsu, and Zangetsu, his release starts off as like having like just this giant big ass sword with a big ass hilt and a big ass handle, and it turns into a giant butcher's knife. That's really cool. His second release, Bankai, allows it to turn into a smaller actual katana, and he's able to put all that power into the blade and use it to make up in having higher amounts of speed. Very cool. Zanpakuto, I'm rambling. I'm so sorry about that. Let's get back on track. Zanpakuto are really cool. The way that Kubo introduces them as a way to show off different characters' motivations, and the way that each Zanpakuto in and of itself as a character is a really unique design on a power system. And I think that's really amazing to remember here, is that like back in the day, a lot of people weren't doing stuff like this. Like Hunter x Hunter has Nen, Dragon Ball has the typical I'm going Super Saiyan. Naruto had a pretty cool premise with Kurama and Nine Tails inside of Naruto, and like having the demon inside of you, drawbacks on using that power. But like with Bleach, it really felt like not only Ichigo was getting stronger, but the sword he was working with and the whole time having was getting stronger with him. And not to spoil y'all, but like that payoff for Ichigo and his sword getting stronger together is literally like, it's probably one of my favorite moments in all of fiction. But some of my other favorite moments in Bleach have to consist with my fourth reason why you should read it. That's right, we're still on track, baby. I got this. We're gonna get through this video and get to the end. My fourth favorite reason is that this manga has some of the best fights in shonen. Now, let's just get through it. Ichigo versus Byakuya. The Soul Society, it's pretty fucking peak. I don't care what you think. Some of those panels in that fight are absolutely to die for. Kenpachi versus Kenpachi. I won't go into, you know what, without spoiling too much. It's a really good fight. And if you haven't seen it yet, just wait, because I think when you do see it, you'll agree with me that it is one of the best fights in the whole series. Ichigo versus Grimmjow. What a peak fucking Ichigo versus Ukiura. Oh my gosh. There are so many great fights in Bleach that I literally don't think I could list them all off the top of my head if I tried to. But what they do find to balance with epic action, they also have emotional weight behind them. Because Ichigo versus Ukiura, while I don't want to get into that fight, like with the emotional weight with that one, I was listening. With Ichigo versus Byakuya, very early in the series, not only was it a fight to save Rukia, but it was a fight to save the... Ichigo's enemy was not Byakuya. Ichigo's enemy was the laws at hand that had placed Rukia to be executed by those laws, as stated in his fight with Byakuya. The emotional weight of having to battle Byakuya, who is the older brother of Rukia, who won't save his little sister because of the laws that had been in place that he had already broken in the past to ruin his honor. Hey, look at me. I'm literally tripping up over my words trying to explain this fight. It's literally peak. It's so peak. And with the anime's return, like I said, they're just gonna... With Core 3, the best fights have yet to even been animated. And I know that's like, Cody, you're capping. But I'm not. And I think the fifth reason, and one of the most important reasons you should read Bleach, is the style. The style, there's no other way to say it. Kubo has drippy characters. All of Kubo's characters, whenever they're not in the normal Shihakusho or Captain's uniform or Soul Reaper outfit, they literally like just exude fucking swag. drip. I think it's on the levels of Hiroheki Araki, the creator of JoJo's. I literally think like that is some of like the most peak drip in anime manga. Period. But those are my 5 reasons on why I think y'all should read Bleach. If y'all have any other manga or any other reasons why you think you should read Bleach, let me know in the comments and let me know what some of your favorite manga are. And make sure to tune in next week for the next manga that I review and give you 5 reasons to read. Will it be Jujutsu Kaisen? Will it be Kagurabachi? Who knows? But like and subscribe and have a great day.